Hi, hello friends. Welcome you all to the new season of the Design Meetup 2024, powered by IxDF Kerala and co-sponsored by Experion Technologies. Today, we will explore the beauty of clean and functional interfaces that makes a lasting impact in the digital realm. Today, Amal will be talking to us about mastering minimalism in UI design. Once again, welcome to Mastering Minimalism in UI Design. Over to you, Amal.
Before going to the presentation, these are the main areas we are covering today. What is minimalism? Actually, I'm not planning to say a pure definition for minimalism because I think definitions are so boring things. We can see that a lot of blogs and videos are available in the internet uh, saying about the minimalism. The long videos and blogs are only saying about one thing: keep things simple. Yes, we can simply say that minimalism is a minimizing distraction. In these examples, we can see that these are look so clean and well organized. These looks and feel is minimalism. It's give a premium and luxurious feel too, and also give a mental peace for that users too. Minimalism is like breath of fresh air for your stuff and your mind. In the term minimal was early used by Richard Oldham in 1965 to refer to paintings and other objects with a very high intellectual composition, but a low manufacturing content. However, many claims that Japanese were the first minimalistic to create simple but effective architecture. Based on the spiritual beliefs of Zen Buddhism, dating back to between 1185 and 1333, minimalism as such reaches its maturity in the decades of 16 and 17 as an innovative way the overloaded styles of the time pop art and the communication saturation within the aesthetic universe. Uh, Dieter Rams, a German industrial designer, is renowned for the minimalistic design principles. His influence is evident in Apple products like iPods, iPhones, iPads, and Macs, acknowledged by John E. Ram's emphasis on simplicity and functionality align with the Apple design ethos, shaping their iconic and user-friendly products. Minimalism in UI design. When smartphones appeared, the first approach to visual trend was realism, now known as skeuomorphism. This was an understandable attempt to make the user's transition from the real world to the digital world less painful and more familiar. When more complex functionalities were possible in digital tools and the user were more confident, we saw the beginning of flat design, which now could be said to have enabled by minimalism. Imagine our favorite apps like WhatsApp, Instagram, or Google. Clean lines, readable fonts, and just the right colors. They make your digital journey smooth and enjoyable. It's like having a well-organized digital toolbox where everything is where should be, making your experience effortless and awesome. For example, Apple's calculator is a good example for this transition. We have learned about partition minimalism and the history and minimalism in UI design. I have selected a few familiar examples. We can go through examples one by one. Apple. Apple is one of the best minimalist design examples. The clean and sleek layout showcase how they don't are destructive elements. When we enter to the website, our attraction will go directly to the products and the features of that product. If showing mobile or laptops or anything, they show it so big and use good clarity images and videos. So it generate the users to attract the product and the things to buy that product. Next one is Airbnb. Airbnb is another fine example of minimalistic design. The website doesn't need to explain itself. You can directly find what you are looking for with the simplistic yet elegant web design. When you land on their website, there is no overwhelming information. Instead, you are greeted with a clean layout and intuitive navigation that lets you effortlessly search for your dream accommodation. The simplicity of design allows users to focus on the primary goals, finding a place to stay. Their minimalistic approach ensures that the user journey is seamless and enjoyable. Next one is Nike. We are entirely in love with the Nike official website. The minimal design is so evident and clearly depict the wonderful shopping experience. Absolutely, Nike's website is a masterpiece in minimalistic design, creating a shopping experience that both style and seamless. The moment you land on their page, you are greeted by a clean and uncluttered layout that highlights their iconic products. The minimalistic approach extends to the navigation, making their best to explore various categories, find specific items, visual takes center stage, showcasing products with the focus and simplicity. Gmail. We are all familiar with the Gmail and we all know how simple is our Gmail. Gmail keep it simple and practical. When you open it, there is no fuss, just your email neatly arranged. The white background like canvas with everything you need the right, easy to find. Button are straightforward, making it breeze, right, read or recognize your emails without any extra distractions. It's like having a tidy desk for your digital messages, clean, organized, and all about the matters most. Hope everyone got an idea about the minimalism in UI design. So now we can go through how we can create a minimal design and what things we need to keep in mind while we're doing minimal designs. First one is negative space and simple typefaces, color palette, choice limitation, flat design, shadows, grids, contrast. These are the sum of the points. There are still more, but now I have listed a few items only. We can go through one by one. Negative space. Negative space or white space is a main thing in minimal design because it's give a breathing space to that design. So it helps to avoid the distractions and congestion feel in a design. If we follow a good spacing in design, it give more attraction and focus to the design. So it helps the users to achieve their goals very quickly. Apple website is a very good example because they've taken a lot of space to give more attraction for their products. Here we can see two options of a design. First one is taken over space and looks organized or unorganized or feels like a hierarchy issue. Second image we can see that it looks neat and clean because that spacing is good, so it's give a organized feel. So comparing to these scenarios, we can see that uh, taking too much space is not look so good and always follow a good measurement and hierarchy. Simple typefaces. Choosing a good font family is another important thing in minimal design, and it must need a good readability and clarity. Minimalism emphasizes the use of clear and purposeful typography. Fonts are chosen for the simplicity and readability, steering a clear or ornate or overlay complex styles. Color palette. A limited color palette is hallmark of a minimalistic design. Intentional limitation fosters a focused and purposeful visual experience for the audience, reinforcing the minimalistic aesthetics. Here we can see that the first set of colors are over contrasted and distracting our eyes. If we use these kind of colors in a design, it give more uncomfortable feel for the users. But we use the second kind of colors, give more readability and eye comfort for that usage. Next one is choice limitation. Minimalistic design emphasizes choice limitations, where designers have deliberately restrict the number of design elements. This practice involves paring down unnecessary complexity and maintaining focused selection of elements. By doing so, designers create refined and impactful design, deepening the connection between the audience and the core message or content. Here we can see the Google search in 1988 and the recent one. Now we can easily use the current design without any confusion because the recent design is more clear and easy to access. Flat design. Flat design is characterized by a simple two-dimensional aesthetic without the inclusion of elaborate effects like shadows or gradients. By avoiding unnecessary embellishments, a flat design contributes the overall clarity and directness of the visual communication. Here we can see the two type of icons. First one is over modified and more distractive decoration was on it. And it's not the same icon style. In a design, we need to follow a icon style in that entire project. It's keep the consistency in that design. We can use stroked icons or flat icons, but one condition is what type of icon we use in the project. We need to keep the styles. Next one is shadows. Shadows in a minimalistic design act like gentle touches, adding a bit of depth without making things too complicated. Designers use shadows carefully to create a subtle visual experience that makes overall look more interesting. When applied precisely, shadows help keep the design clean and balanced, contributing to a visual pleasing composition without overwhelming simplicity. Next one is grids. Grids play a major role in minimalistic design by providing structure and organization to the layout. Designers utilize grid systems to align content in a visually pleasing manner, fostering sense of the order of balance. If we use a grid, it gives organized feel for that design and it helps to create responsive design so easily. Overall, using grid gives more clear and neat look for that design. Contrast. Poor contrast can make it difficult for users to read, test, or click on the links. And it can also cause problems for users with the vision impairments. By ensuring that there is sufficient contrast between elements on your website or product, you can make it much easier for all users to navigate and use your uh, site or product. Also, there are many different type of contrast and not limited only color contrast. You can create contrast by making specific elements bigger or maybe smaller. It is possible to highlight design elements by increasing the distance from other elements, adjusting the white space around them, or alternating their shape to on that stand out from the rest of the design. Yeah. Now let's find out the why keeping things simple in a design is a good choice. Benefits of minimal design. There are some benefits if we implement a minimal design approach in our design. We can check one by one. Clarity. Minimal design focus on essential, making information and elements clear and easy to understand. And it helps to normal users can easily get an idea about that product or service, what they are trying to say. User-friendly. A simple design often translates to a more intuitive and user-friendly experience. So every kind of users can easily use that without any confusion or any distractions. Faster load times. Minimalistic design with the fewer elements tend to load faster, improving overall performance. Now everyone is busy, so getting things very quickly is very important. So it helps to get your needs so quickly. Enhanced focus. Users can easily focus on key content without distractions, and this helps to improving your engagement. Adaptability. Minimalistic design are versatile and adapt well to various screens and devices. Timelessness. Simple design tend to age well and remain visually appealing over the time. Reduced cognitive load. Users are not overwhelmed with unnecessary details, reducing cognitive strain. Branding impact. A clean and memorable design can enhance brand recognition and recall. Efficient communication. Minimalism ensures a direct and efficient communication of that intent message. And the next one is easier maintenance. With the fewer elements, maintenance and updates become more straightforward. Yes, we discussed about what is minimalism and how we can implement in UI design and what are the benefits. Everything in the way have a good and bad thing. Minimalism also have some drawbacks and it fails in some situations also. So we can check where minimalism is fails. Here we can see a before and after image of a shop. I know these someone will ask like a question like why we comparing these buildings? Yes, we are UI UX designs, but I think this is a good example to convey where minimalism fails. I don't know the term fail is correct or not. I'll continue. Uh, in first peak, we can see that the building is simple and minimal. Only used some boxy shapes to construct that building. It's minimal, but comparing the after photo of that building, it is not feels good. In the second pic, the after photo of that building, we can see that the building construction is more decorative and is not a simple design comparing to the old boxy design. But the color and the feel feels give a clean and neat feel and also give a premium or luxurious feel for that users. So comparing these two pics, we can clearly say that second image is the best option. And also we can say that we need to use minimalism in proper way, otherwise it fails and it's give more loss for your business. While minimalistic design has numerous advantages, it may face challenges in certain contexts. Here are some examples where minimalistic design might encounter difficulties. Complex and content presentation. Minimalism may struggle when dealing with the content that require a detailed and intricate presentation. For instance, conveying a wealth of information in a scientific or technical content might be challenging with the minimalistic approach. Limited brand expression. Some brands require more expressive and elaborate visual identity. We all know about some kind of clients. They did something, but they don't know what they really want, and they say to add more graphics and animations over brighter colors and pattern for that budget. And they strongly believe in that that's good. If we suggest a good approach, sometimes they won't accept. These kind of situation, we don't have another choice, and we just follow their ways and follow the old guidelines and identity. Audience preference. Certain target audience may prefer more visually stimulating and ornate designs. If a minimalistic approach doesn't resonate with a specific demographic, it could be considering a limitation. E-commerce product pages. E-commerce sites, especially those with a vast range of products, might find it difficult to showcase items effectively in a minimalistic manner. Customers often appreciate more detailed product information and imagery. Creative industries. In creative field like graphic design or art, where experimentation and vibrant aspects are valued. Strict adherence to minimalism may limit the creative possibilities. Storytelling challenge. If a design needs to convey a complex narrative or tell a detailed story, minimalism might not provide enough visual elements to support the storytelling process effectively. Overemphasis on aesthetics. In some cases, focus on minimal aesthetics may compromise functionality. If simplicity is taken to an extreme, it could hinder the usability and practically of a design. Lack of visual definition. Minimalistic designs, if not carefully executed, might risky looking similar to other designs, resulting in a lack of visual differentiations. It's important to note that the effectiveness of minimalism depends on the specific goals, content, and audience of the project. While minimalistic design is a powerful in many scenarios, there are situations where a more complex or detailed approach may be more appropriate. Minimalistic lifestyle. In left side, hope everyone see this memo on social medias. Three type of people going out with a different type of dressing styles. Yes, the dressing is a personal choice and we cannot judge a person with their outfit. But this we all know Mark Zuckerberg is a super rich person and his dressing is looks very simple. Also Apple CEO Steve Jobs dressing is similar like that, every symbol and same almost every situation. This looks like symbol, but the output cost may be expensive. But here, why I choose this mem and these persons, they are not trying to impress someone. They are focusing on their goals only. Mahatma Gandhi, Steve Jobs, and Mark Zuckerberg. They are a good example for minimalistic lifestyles. Minimalism in lifestyle means living with less, focusing on what truly matters, and finding joy in simplicity. It involves decluttering, making intentional choices, and prioritizing experience of material possessions. Minimalistic seek a balanced and purposeful life, free from the burden of excess stuff and unnecessary compensates. These are another kind of minimalistic lifestyle examples. People who are embrace a minimalistic lifestyle generally seek to simplify their lives by focusing on what truly adds values and joy while minimizing excess and unnecessary possessions. That kind of people are well organized and place their things neat and clean, and they don't buy any unwanted or over attracting kind of products. They only buy the products they really want and also try to buy a good quality products. These are some of the reference books for your reference. I will share the details in the chat after the call. And yeah, it's time to wind up. In conclusion, whether we're discussing crafting a user-friendly interfaces or shaping a fulfilling lifestyle, minimalism is a key. It's all about keeping things simple, decluttering the unnecessary, and focusing on what truly matters. In the realm of design and daily living, embracing minimalism brings clarity, ease, and a sense of purpose. Hope everyone got an idea about the minimalism. Uh, I'm also a follower of minimalism in my personal life. So let's strive for simplicity. Let's go of the excess and unlock the beauty of that is in the essentials. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Amal, for taking time for us and bringing to us this interesting session. So I could like to thank each and everyone who took their valuable time from a busy day to attend this webinar. IxDF team that worked behind the scene to make this event happen. Please write to us and let us know how you found the session. We are available on social medias like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Clubhouse at IxDF Kerala. You can also write to us ixdfkerala@hotmail.com. We have an ISF Kerala Community Interaction Design Foundation website. Hope to see you on next session as we come to you with another webinar. Until that, stay safe and stay tuned. Thank you.